We have a woman president, we have had a woman prime minister, yet in 2012, one of the greatest tragedies in India is that women in our country are on their own when it comes to their own safety. From Guwahati in Assam, where a teenager was molested in the hands of a mob outside a bar, to Bagpat in UP, where a Khap Panchayat has banned women carrying cell phones. The story is the same. No respect for women, no respect for our culture. And as far as the law is concerned, who cares? On Monday, the 9th of July, a young girl visits the bar with friends. The group gets into a fight. They are thrown out of the bar. Here, bystanders get involved in the fight. A mob of at least 50 start harassing the girl. The mob starts groping the girl, tearing her clothes. She tries to escape. No one helps. A local reporter films the incident for 20 minutes. The girl suffers for half an hour before the police arrive. The attackers are on camera, but the first arrest is after 48 hours. India is outraged. Why are these attackers still free?
Kilometers from the national capital. But for the media, it has been almost impossible to get inside. Hostile locals don't want cameras here. That's after the local panchayat decided to enforce its own Taliban-style moral code of conduct. So women below the age of 40 cannot own a cell phone, say the wise village elders. They also cannot visit the weekly market and leave their homes after sunset. An attempt by the local police to arrest those who organized the panchayat resulted in violence on Thursday night, with the police vehicle being set on fire. The police have now registered a case of rioting against 10 people. The situation here at this village is still very tense. In fact, more so for media persons. We've been told specifically not to take our cameras inside and go. But we've managed to meet a lot of people inside off camera and a few people here who were willing to talk to us on camera. Now, as incredible as it may sound, all of them seem to suggest that whatever decisions the panchayat took were right.
गांव का माहौल खराब होता है।
आप लोग जो पंचायत में फैसला हुआ है उसके साथ हैं?
हाँ जी, उनके सहमत है। जो उन्होंने कहा उनके लिए हम गांव के सभी जो परिवार मान के चले हैं तो परिवार के साथ में जुड़ के चलेंगे जी, इससे बाहर नहीं चलेंगे।
The village falls within the constituency of Union Civil Aviation Minister Ajit Singh. The minister has refused to comment all day. However, there was widespread criticism from elsewhere.
पंचायत के फैसले को आम जनता को भी मानने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है और राज्य सरकार को इन पंचायतों से बात करके या तो इन्हें भंग कर देना चाहिए जिस तरह के खाप पंचायत कर रहे हैं।
It is really outrageous and I really believe this is a national shame.
For now though, the village panchayat seems to be in no mood to take back its orders, which means that an already tough life for the women of this village just got tougher. With Tanima Biswas in Delhi, in Uttar Pradesh's Bagpat district, with camera person Sudhesh Ram, Alok Pandey, NDTV.
Our big debate tonight, Guwahati to Bagpat, women outraged. Are women on their own in what is clearly medieval India? Joining us, Subhashini Ali, Vice President of the All India Democratic Women's Association, Shahid Siddiqui, Senior Leader of the Samajwadi Party, Kiran Kher, Member of the BJP's National Executive, Zarifa Wahid, an actor and lawyer, joins us from Guwahati, and in a little while from now we'll be joined by the former India football captain Baichung Bhutia. Subhashini Ali, let me come to you first. Let's just discuss the Khap Panchayat story. Just about 2 hours drive from New Delhi is a place in our country, in India, where cell phones have been banned for women. What does this say about our country, about parts of our country like Uttar Pradesh?
Well, I'd just like to say that actually the story from Guwahati and the story from Bagpat, they are actually linked to each other. These are the kinds of double attacks that women are facing. On the one hand, they are attacked in public, they are molested, they are assaulted. And then because such a thing happens, the police doesn't intervene. There's no safety provided for women. There's no safe environment for women. So then this is used by very regressive forces like Khap Panchayats to then impose all kinds of codes of behavior in the name of safety and security, preservation of honor, etc. on women. So women are really caught in a cleft. On the one hand, they are attacked, and on the other, instead of getting any kind of protection, the attacks are used to deprive them of their rights. So I think we have to look at both these things together, and in both of them we see a really dismal failure of the state.
Okay.
The state in India has completely failed to implement laws to save women, to give them a secure environment, and also to guarantee their rights and to guarantee gender justice.
Okay, let me bring that to Shahid Siddiqui. Shahid bhai, the state has failed.
May I just finish, please?
Yeah.
May I just finish 1 minute?
Yes, go ahead.
See, this village in Bagpat is in an area where the sex ratio is very skewed.
Yes.
Where female feticide is being resorted to in a very big way. And here we see another aspect of the same problem, that girls have been stopped not only from using cell phones,
yes,
but they've also been told that if they enter into self-choice marriages, they can leave the village. So the girl is not allowed to exert her choice, right of choice, but the boys, when they cannot find a bride, can go elsewhere and buy a bride or abduct a bride, but they do not suffer from any kind of opprobrium from their so-called elders.
Okay,
so
fair enough, ma'am. I need to bring in Shahid Siddiqui over here.
Please do.
Shahid bhai, we have a new progressive chief minister in Uttar Pradesh. Why isn't there any statement completely dismissing what this Khap Panchayat is doing? Why isn't there more proactive action?
Shom, what these Khap Panchayats are doing is absolutely outrageous, and they have been going on in the name of so-called honor killing. They have been killing their daughters, they have been killing their sons. All over Western UP, Haryana, these regions are the main areas where the so-called Khap Panchayats are very active. And people like me have always opposed it, and I am sure our Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav will come out against it, will try to fight it, but there are many ways of fighting it. Law and order is not the just only way, and by just being, by taking action against few people, we may aggravate the situation. We have to go about it, we have to use NGOs, we have to use media, we all have to come together. Unless we all come together to fight this, it is easy to say that the government is not doing anything, but when this kind of social evils take place and social evil becomes stronger by the day, then it is just not the government, it is the whole civil society which has to come together to fight it, and I'm sure we will fight it if we
okay,
believe in the freedom of the women. And let me also say that male-dominated society is feeling threatened because women are asserting, women are becoming freer, women are coming out, and that is one reason that this assertion, this dominance of women is also becoming sharper, because women are really asserting themselves all over the country.